Welcome to the 5-Tool Warrior channel. I'm here today to go over our shoulder stability and strength program that we do. Now there's a lot of programs out there, and here's the funny thing about this stuff is that they all work and they all don't work. So it really depends on you and how you feel like you're getting progress from the program that you do. So we're going to go ahead and go through the stuff that we've done. We've done this for about 20 years. This is actually adapted from other programs that are out there that we've used in professional baseball and then used collegiately and so on and so forth. So you can take this, you can use this. We're going to include in the video the actual program that goes from little guys through high school and then college and collegiately. Now, one thing you do have to understand is that you want to get checked out by a professional like a doctor to make sure there's no other issues you need to take care of. But after that, you can do any exercise program that you're cleared to do, and this would be one of them. Now, there's two parts to it. One is that you use the bands. Now, you can get lots of bands out there. They sell them at all sorts of different retailers. You can get them online. It doesn't really matter. You can get regular bands, right? The first part of it, and the part I'm going to demonstrate right now, is actually not band specific. It's actually just dumbbell specific or no weight. With this, you would never actually go over 5 pounds on this ever. It's not about how much weight you can use. It is about the function of the shoulder, how it's working, and how it's integrating into the system with that. So I want you to remember that it's not about how much weight you do. It's actually about getting the movements correct and doing them. It's really simple. It's quick. And you can get this into your routine over and over, and the better you do that, then it decreases those chances of injuries. If you do get those injuries, it'll also help you get back from those quicker. So we're going to go ahead and run through this. I'm going to go ahead and set that down, and we're going to do this. So the first one is called an overhead clap. And so what you want to do is you want to stand, and hands are going to be out and facing, palms are going to be facing away from you. So you're going to stand up nice and tall, shoulders are going to be back, and you're going to raise up above your head. Now you can see that the biceps should be pretty close to the ear on this, and the arm should be straight. It's like that. Palms are always facing out. All right. Now the second one is the protraction retraction. Now this one takes a little bit more coordination to work through. It's going to be kind of hard to see, but what you got to think is that your shoulder blades or your scapulas, what they're going to do is they're going to actually rolling around your back or rounding over your back, and then they're going to come back, squeeze like you're kind of pinch a pencil between your shoulder blades. So it's going to be here, the arms are basically straight, you're going to be pushing back. Then it'll go forward and back. You want to make sure that you try to keep your shoulders depressed. You don't want them up here doing this. Alright? So it's just forward and back, just like that. It takes a little bit to get used to, but once you get it, it'll go real quick. The third one, it's called a combo one. Alright? So again, we're going to start, palms are going to be out, just like this. It's an inside curl, and then it's a flip the hands, and we're going to press out like a big Y. You're going to reverse that when you come down. So it's an inside curl, press out. Just like that. Okay. Next one, everybody's seen these ones, the internal external rotation, 90-90. So we're going to get these up, we're going to externally rotate, and then we're going to bring it back. You're going to try to get 90 degrees at the armpit and about 90 degrees at the elbow. The next one is called the horizontal abduction. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to hinge at the hip. So we're going to bend over, arms are going to be straight. The farther or the closer you can get down to the floor, the better, or the more parallel to the floor you can. So you're going to be here, and it's going to be straight out. From the front. The next one is called the hitchhiker. Now the position is just the same as the one we just did. So we're going to hinge at the hips here. Okay. This time we're going to have our thumbs up, and when it comes back, it's going to push back like we're hitchhiking. All right. So we're going to be right here, and it's going to pull back. Now you'll feel those shoulder blades will pull back as well on this, just like they did when we were doing the protraction retraction. Okay. All right. And the next one would be the internal external rotation, and actually in this bent over position. So again, we'll hinge at the hip. We'll get them up. It's like this. Again, the closer to parallel to the floor you can get, the better it will be. The last one is called the D2 negative, and it's basically just a throwing motion. So what you want to do is get out into a stride stance, front foot pointing towards what would be your target, back foot basically perpendicular to that front foot. You're going to get back like you're going to throw, all right, and just act like you're going to throw. You want to just make sure that you're getting nice even follow through all the way out there. Let that backside get stretched out and feel that elongation of that spine as it's going there, all right, on the side here. All right, pretty simple. Those are the basic exercises of the shoulder strength and stability. All right, so as promised, for the 5-tool Warrior Baseball Academy, we also are doing the band part of the shoulder strength and stability program. Again, mentioned briefly about the bands. You can pick these up just about anywhere. Jaeger bands, Precision Impact sells a set. Ode Specialties sells bands. I mean, you can get them at Walmart. Some of these other ones that have one clip and then 2 attachments and the wrist cuffs, kind of nice. You don't have to worry about holding anything or holding a piece. So if you want to pick those up, that's great. The Jaeger bands, they do have different weights for younger guys, where some of the others are just standard. So these guys here are what we got, and we basically get them for all of our players as well. But these are from Precision Impact, kind of a newer company, but good product. Haven't had any problems with them, so you can do that. So we're going to go ahead and go through the band series and what you need to do for that. So we have our bands hooked over the walls here. We're going to go ahead and hook up just one arm around our wrist like this. So the first one we're going to do is going to be the external rotation. So we're going to come back, all right, and it's just going to turn back. And it's 90-90 internal external rotation. All right, you will do both sides. All right, on the next one, we're just going to flip it. And we're going to do the internal rotation. And that's based on where we're getting our line of pull from our band. So right here, we're up 90 at the shoulder and then 90 at the elbow, and we're just going to pull right down there. Nice and controlled movements. All right. Next one, you've seen this one a lot. The external rotation standing. Make sure our shoulders are pulled back. All right. And all we're going to do is sink that elbow, evenly into our side, and all we're going to do is pull right through here. All right. Nice even with the hands. Nice and relaxed. All right. That's the external. The internal, nice having 2 bands hooked up right here. This one we're going to come out, and this one's just going to pull in. Again, shoulders are back, pulling across into that belly. Okay, thinking 90 degrees at the elbow. All right. And the next one we're going to do is just going to be a row. So we're just going to come back, and all we're going to do is row it back, just like this. All right. You can see when we get back to this rowed position that our elbow is basically 90 degrees. Again, shoulders are back, set up, nice good posture, and we're going to just pull right there. All right. The next one, we did this one in the dumbbells as well, the protraction retraction. Again, it's pulling the shoulder blades back, all right, like you're squeezing a pencil. So arms are out straight, okay, and all you're going to do is pull them back and let them out. Pull them back, let them out. Nice and easy. All right. Then we're going to do a horizontal abduction one. Now this one you may have to adjust your band or position. All right. So again, we're hinging at the hips, and we're going to go straight across and up across the body. Okay. Try to keep that back flat when we do that. Last one again is the D2 negative. This one you will do on just throw side. All right. So again, we'll get into stride stance position. We'll be back, nice even, nice comfortable arm slot, whatever you want to do there. And all you're going to do is act like you're throwing. Nice and easy. Good. That's basically the band series, all right? Like mentioned before, there's lots of them out there. They all work. Not everybody has the same success with all of them, but the biggest thing is that you do find something that works for you, and then you do it. If you do it, those things are going to get stronger, those movements are going to get better, and that's the most important thing, is that helping you out and making sure that the shoulder is trying to stay as healthy as possible.